And what's going down, everyone? We are back. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So apparently on the 12th, they snuck in like some kind of really cool server fix. Don't trust Ubisoft. If you watch my patch notes, you should know they are full of shit all the time. But besides that, we're going to see how much by playing the game. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves started. We're going to go ahead and go straight in. And last time we left off with a very cool cliffhanger for as far as us capturing some people and getting ourselves on like the run for making a kingdom come to life. So, see what happens with Sailwolf. His son and everyone else is tethered around this. Stay tuned for new Viking adventures. Oh, dude! Yeah, it's a sad ending, isn't it? Damn, dude. It's rough, but it's a damn good story. How did you like the game in its entirety? Because it's a shorty. Like, that's one of the things I love about it. As you know, I'm obsessed with shorties. So like, it was a short and sweet one, and they sold it really cheap. When it first launched, it was only like 30 bucks. So I was like, what the? A game that's honest? It's so rare. See here. So let's go ahead and size up our missions. Tilting the balance. Find and explore the king hideout. Okay. Where are you on the map? See, this is the one thing that I have a really big qualm with Ubisoft. I mean, does anyone notice how ridiculous it is to try to find things in this game? Like, it should not be this difficult. When you have waymarkers, it makes the game streamline, where people want to play it, and then they play it, and they beat it. They're not stuck on something for 5 years. The game is super great, Claptrap says, and most people tuning in later on, you definitely should check it way out. I personally recommend it. Claptrap just basically loved it too. But it is super unique, but the ending really caught you off guard. So I definitely feel the same way, because when I played that game, it's heavy on the heart. Honestly, the whole tale, you're just like, oh shit, that's heavy. Okay, so maybe this is where, no, that's daily concept crap. This is the South. Oh, that's cool. They have the sound music and all that other stuff. And then Sleep Steer. Play Valhalla for the PS4. The game is full of... No, it's full of glitches on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One. Ubisoft dropped the ball, and they just keep trying to steamroll it. It's even worse, like with, what is it, Watch Dogs. They rolled out the online for everyone, which ended up being consoles, and then you got people falling through bridges. But welcome to the stream. Really like the Sleepster thing. That's pretty clever. Like you're a speedster at sleep. Flash fan, I can guess. Oh, dude, right on. It's all good times. Now it's gonna be better times if I can find the tilting of the tide, because I really don't like how this doesn't tell me where to go. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. It says the south. Okay, so the south of this is right over here, basically. So I'm gonna fast travel over here. And we're going to try the best we can, where hopefully we will see a waymarker. Fingers crossed. Because, you know, apparently Ubisoft thinks you're clairvoyant. That's psychic, by the way. So you can hear what they're thinking and see what they're doing in the future. Yeah. I mean, would it kill them? Because I feel like I need to take over this place, because this has an assassination, some gold bars, and a book of relics. So I have not even messed with this place at all. I mean, I could look it up. Unfortunately, I wouldn't want to ruin the story, but rabble, rabble, rabble. Yeah, let's try like throughout your adventure territory, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's try selecting another mission. See if it like happens to put that on the map. And this is the weakest system I've ever seen. Oh, it's based on raids and materials. But I don't want to do that. I want to do a main story. I want to beat the game. I want to be tilting the balance of stuff. You see, this is what you're supposed to see. This little lovely sexy emblem. The game was great. Couldn't get some of the trophies because it was glitched. Yeah, I heard about that. It was very disappointing for a lot of people, especially since they're waiting on fixes in order to get like platinums. That would be, well, it would just piss me off, to be frank. So, I mean, I guess at this point in time, all we can do is see what happens where we're at. Doesn't make sense otherwise, but whatever. Oh, Jesus! Oh, I get vertigo every time that happens. It's weird, too, because I always feel it in my head, and then I feel it in my stomach, and it's just like I'm dropping from a roller coaster. It scares the crap out of me every time. Oh, it's like the goods here. They don't need them. But what kind of games are you into, Sleepster, besides ones that are like a little frustrating to kind of get trophies with? Seems like you're a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, which is always great when they work. I still need to play Origins. Everyone talks really highly of that game, where it was like the saving grace. Where it's like, you have no clue, they were good again. Like, I don't know. How do you get in here? You must use our logic. So, if I'm logically thinking, it's probably... Yep, there we go. I was like, that looks like it can break. Whoa, the sound effects glitching. And they did server maintenance my ass. That's exactly why I wanted to check this out. Wow, that's so much time. That's literally like 3 to 4 days straight of gameplay. That reminds me of Fallout. I remember when I played Fallout, like, I was like, I looked at the clock and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine that I've spent a whole month in a game. A whole month. It was awesome. Let's go see what this is all about. I got a good feeling about that. That's south of where our original camp is. That's not it. I'll just look it up because I'm quite frankly over playing peekaboo with Ubisoft while they write something that's really horrible for like linear patterns. Like, there are so many games. You know what game beats the crap out of this with linear patterns? And it's like literally 13, 14 years old. BioShock. I'm having so much more fun playing that game. That was a great suggestion, Claptrap. I really have to thank you. Like, a lot of people have been digging that too. And I took a break from Control. Like, unfortunately, they need to update the Ultimate Edition for the DLCs. It's pretty bad. Like, I also need to level up, so I mean, that could also be a thing where I need to be more OP, but right now, the way that they have it, it's really ridiculously OP, where you're just like, I really don't feel like grinding this out for about like 3 hours on the same mission. It's not fun. I mean, especially with that game. That game is really difficult. Ooh, you're into the Far Cry games. Awesome. What do you think about Far Cry 6 coming out? I'm super stoked. That is the game that I'm getting day one. I'm going to play exactly at 9 o'clock when it launches, and I'm going to be like a little fat kid in a candy shop. I love those games. They're brutally hard, but once you get used to the mechanics, and they're always hammered out, for some weird reason, they always polish the shit out of Far Cry's. I don't know why, but they do. I need to play Odyssey and Origins, because I just hear really great things about them, and it's something I missed out of the series. Other great gaming news for people that have played God of War, they kind of hinted that the next battle may or may not take place all inside of the Nordic realms. They may differ and go into ancient Egyptian. I thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh, you're going Egyptian, okay. Oh yeah. Like, they're definitely loving it. In fact, I actually gained a few new community members just from it, because they were like, holy crap, this is cool.
How could you forget the torch? Please do not distract us. We're trying to solve a problem here. We need fire to set the house ablaze. Think. How could you forget the torch? I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
I didn't forget it. You said you would bring it.
Ah, you fool. Must I do everything?
Show me what lies ahead.
Well, at least we know what that is. No, and I'm okay with that. There's no release date for Far Cry 6. And quite frankly, I'd be scared if they had a release date for that, because I'd be like, oh gosh, here you go again. You're going to rush a product. They just have like sneaked out little things inside of there. We're also looking for, what is it, BioShock 4 that's supposed to be rolling out from 2K. So that looks like it's pretty cool. And by the way, you were totally right. Like, I ended up looking up, you have to download freaking BioShock Infinity, and then once you download BioShock Infinity, you have to go to the game version in your PlayStation 5, it's probably easier on 4, and then select it, which is confusing as shit. I'm literally going to make a video on that, because I don't think anyone and their mom will figure that out, and they'll probably get frustrated, and I'm going to be the guy to help them. So, figured why not. I just can't believe they made it that difficult. I was like, man, you made Spider-Man's DLC seem like a breeze.
What do you see, Sunan?
How do you do the scanning thing? Thought there was like some kind of weird scan out that they had onto it. Oh, cool. At least you got her as a present. I'm just lucky enough where I can write this off for a tax write-off because I'm a content creator. But not everyone gets that right, like, which kind of sucks. Don't get me started on Cyberpunk, man. I've literally shelved that until they do the next major update. I want to play it.
Hello and welcome. I'll see you later, friend.
I'm just gonna look this up because I'm kind of overplaying hide and go seek on a mission for something that should be so linear. All right, so we're gonna be looking up tilting the balance. It's sad that I have to look shit up nowadays for games. It really is. Find and explore. No, fuck you, IGN. You can go fuck yourself. You're the worst fucking IGN. I'm sorry, I'm getting like really aggro, but IGN is a piece of shit. They lead you down a rabbit's hole that sucks. They don't teach you anything. They just confuse you. Bastards. Oh, bad. Super bad. Bad enough to piss off the world's biggest freaking hacktivist group. I cannot believe a Nanomai invested a shitload of time to saying, hi, I'm sorry, you guys are lying, we're going to expose you. It was great though. I thought that was pretty cool. At least they did the right thing. Chef, what's going down, man? Oh, you're playing Warzone? That's what's up, man. How's your KDR? Let's see here. Tilting the balance. I think we may have found something. Wow. That is nowhere where it's supposed to be, but okay. Jesus, you would have been running around like a fucking chicken with your head cut off. That's horrible. That's absolutely fucking horrible. We're supposed to go over here. Nowhere even where it like actually says, hi, we're here. No, it's right here. What a crock of shit. What a crock of shit. Like, wow. Just wow. I'm gonna keep that page open because they're actually pretty decent. Let's go test it out. So we're gonna fast travel and then we'll run the rest of the way. Oh my gosh, Borderlands is such a fun series. Randy Pitchford is a miracle worker when it comes down to good games. I'm still waiting for them to kind of brush up, what is the game that they have right now? God's Fall or Bell, whatever it is right there. That one's not too bad, but it gets repetitive, and I think they tried to do Destiny a little too hardcore. Yeah, I would say, honestly, wait for Cyberpunk to release their full version. It kind of like what Control did, where it was just like, hi, we're going to give you a broken version that's only for the PlayStation 4, and yeah, now we've released the real version. So I would wait. Right now, they're really under the gun and getting, like, completely torn apart by a lot of people and elements, so... They're kind of getting what they deserve, because from what I've been told, that the actual crew that was making the game themselves said, look, this game's not ready, you should not launch this, and they did it anyways because of investors. Seriously, investors really need to just get out. It should be a closed IPO. Like, gaming companies should not go public. I think that is the kiss of death. Oh, nice, man. You got a 1.7 on your KDR, Chef? That's boss. And what's going down on Facebook side? How you doing? I'm gonna collect some material while we're out here. Is that a bear?
What? Dark spirits torment this land.
I wonder what she means by that, if it's like some evil spirits. I just still can't believe how difficult this mission is. Like, would it kill them just to put a green marker?
I'm shouting at challenges.
Oh, what the? You and your club of somehow. It seems like the mechanics got worse since the last time I played this. Place him down right there. No, I agree. And like that's what's wrong with video games now is they much rather release it to make money off of the initial hype, and it kills games. In fact, actually look at Marvel's Avengers. Square Enix was not under the pressure after failing so hard with Final Fantasy VII. And the fact that they have to charge $80 for the new Final Fantasy, even as a content creator, I am very iffy about buying that. That seems like highway robbery. Now, what's my favorite Far Cry? Ooh, great question. For me, I got into 4. That's what brought me into the series, and I had already heard about it so well. 3, I heard, is super freaking awesome. A lot of people say you need to go back and play that, and I do have a copy of it that I need to burn through. And then 5 was just a masterpiece. I feel like the whole portion of it was really great. No. I actually have been a fan of Little Big Planet because they have the, I guess, the worlds everyone can make. So they had like Kratos worlds and all the fan fiction worlds, which was really cool. But what's going on with that? I'm curious. Oh, an opal. Which reminds me, I'm actually getting into a new class of YouTube, which is really cool. In fact, once I clear another 3,000 subscribers, I'm in a brand new tier, which is cool. And then I have one more tier after that, and then I get a plaque. I'm super excited about that.
Maybe God for a musty crypt. It cannot be the dead they're protecting.
Seriously, the villain in number 4 is just beautiful. He's a masterpiece. He's a crazy psychopath. He reminds me of like Dennis from Always Sunny, but as like a warlord. I don't know why I think that, but it just reminds me of it. For anyone that watches Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it's super amazing. You should watch it. Very hilarious, very raunchy humor. Okay, so we're gonna have to explore some of the gold points. I'm assuming it's this castle that I've just stumbled onto.
They will attack on sight here.
Am I missing something? Like, is there like a cave? Wow, this game really is fucked up beyond all recognition. I can't believe Jorah Raptor's like, it's all smart making moves. That guy is such a douchebag. I hate to say it out loud, but I'm all about content creators, but he's just spreading around. He's basically just a fanboy that's getting paid by freaking places. Like, that's not good. You're like a sellout indie company. But that's enough. I'm not gonna talk crap anymore. That's not right. Man, there's a lot of minerals here. At least we got that going for us. Well, that's hilarious. His pink suit is pretty boss. With running around in it. That's like so badass. But yeah, that's the last thing you ever want to do, Claptrap. You never piss off Anonymai, because they're basically watchdogs. That's all Anonymai is they're just genuine watchdogs. Nice. Oh wait, you're talking about Little Big Planet. They freaking hacked the shit out of it. Somo said, no worries, the Team Sony is not gonna let Little Big Planet go anywhere. That's hilarious. I guess people are really just trying to reclaim gaming. Good for them. I can't. So ridiculous. Like, I just wish I had a linear story right now. Oh, that's so cool. I'm trying to remember my very first video game. I want to say it was Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, my uncle came over because he had like all the systems back in the day, and like we started playing it and we fell in love with it. Me and my brother, we were just like straight up like playing it for hours. Oh, what the? Love your mechanics, you douche.
Together, lads, we have this.
Yeah, because, you know, camera angles in a camera system with taking pictures is really what you want in the middle of a fucking battle. Ubisoft? Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on, what you need help with? Nah, it wasn't me, just random assholes who were probably bored of living with their moms. Oh, what do you need help with, man? Oh, no worries. I don't judge, my friend. And like, that just means you have wisdom on your side with gaming. So I definitely dig it. Culture comes from everywhere. And there is no, I guess, age is what you make it, really, in that situation. It just means you're seasoned to a game. Oh my goodness, look what happened. The mission appeared. I had to cheat. Oh no, I just had to look up a oh, I see what they're doing here. They're trying to bring back the almighty freaking walkthrough. Like when you used to go to a game store and they'd be like, hi, would you like to buy this walkthrough that we conveniently have for it? And we're like, no, I'd much rather just play the game and figure it out myself because it's supposed to be complete.
It's got to be down here.
Except for when you got Final Fantasies. Final Fantasies hella made sense. Like when you would get like freaking like all the like summons and shit like that. That was hard as shit. And those games were like almost 200-hour plus games, so you kind of needed them. Christopher, what's going on? Pong! That's what's up. That was my dad's first game. In fact, that's actually the first system he ever got was Pong. He was like the bee's knees to freaking like the kids in the block. Really cool. Thanks for joining us on that situation. Oh, Dragon Lair. I do remember that game. That was kind of like almost like the first RPGs to roll out. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, that was Dragon Lair's franchise with Rick Dyer and Don Bluth. Western animation, basically, which is pretty cool. I almost want to say that almost like seems like it got redone on Sega CD or Sega when it came out. But that's really cool. I'm glad everyone's sharing, like with the first video games. What was yours, Claptrap? I'm very interested. It was 1970s and my uncle was just got it. I couldn't believe it was real. you could actually control what was happening on the screen, at least. Seriously, that was groundbreaking for people to be like, wait, you can control something? This is so much fun. I can't believe he didn't see me. Let's make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting here. There might be some pretty cool loot. Who knows? Oh, what's here? Cool loot, maybe? Oh, there we go. It's finally working now. I was like, I've been holding down on R3 because I was like, I thought that was it. Middle Earth, Shadows of Mordor, Rage 2, Infamous 2, Titans Fall, the Uncharted series. Holy crap, that's a really good... Or the Borderlands series. Oh! See, I have a qualm. I'm going to pause this because that's a really good question. And I think that that's actually something I'll ask the community as well. Middle Earth Shadows of Mordor, amazing game, shitty mechanics. Warner Brothers ruined that game, I feel like, for its fun in its entirety. But it's an amazing story, and it has amazing elements. I'll leave it at that. To the game. Rage 2 is a piece of shit. The story is amazing. The game itself has had a endless bugs since number 1, which would basically mean that you had to replay the game. So you get all the way to the end, and you couldn't beat it. I had to do that once where I had to go back, and for me, Rage 2 was like Fallout, but were more Mad Max elements, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is super amazing. And quite frankly, if you're gonna play Rage or Rage 2, you might as well just play Mad Max and call it a day, because that game's amazing, that game is polished, that game is really freaking fun to play. I recommend everyone play Mad Max, it's super fun. But Rage 1 and 2 are broken by heart, and I don't know if that's just the creators that were trying to be dicks and they're like, we're gonna make them mad and have to play the game again because it has high replayability. I'm like, no, that's a dick move. Like, I'm not gonna play the game. I literally walked away from them both times. I'm like, yeah, I'm not finishing this. Fuck this. I've wasted about 40 hours of my life on this shit, and now I don't even get to see an ending that I have to look up on YouTube. But blah blah blah. Long story short, moving on to Infamous, amazing. I love Infamous. Like 1, 2, Second Son, oh, amazing. Great games. I think Sony killed it. Titans Fall 2, great story, just way too short and way too built up, too big, so it's like kind of iffy. Uncharted series, flawless. Simply just flawless. And same thing with Borderlands series, but if I had to pick one, it's going to be the Borderlands series. Just because I grew up playing that a lot with my buddies, I've gotten so much lore inside of it, and I'm still playing it to today. So it's like, I would like to think that that's probably like my pick of choice for as far as that. Yeah, Mad Max is amazing. You know what's up, Sleepster. And then it was a good game on PlayStation 4, but yeah, you couldn't play it. Dreamcast, oh my gosh. Sega Saturn and Dreamcast. Those were systems that I actually technically owned. My brother bought a Dreamcast before PlayStation 2 came out. And that's when one of the first systems I bought was a PlayStation 2, because I was like, oh my gosh, I want a system, and I bought it. So it was kind of cool. It was some time ago. That was like very early 2000s, I want to say, because it was like, well, maybe 90s, mid 90s to like, I don't know. I was really young. The first Rage was great, but you just couldn't beat it. Mad Max, amazing. And then let's see here, Christopher, you're playing Odyssey on the Pro right now, and you're loving it. Great to hear, honestly. And like, it's good to hear that those content is really great. Valhalla is, you just need time. It needs about like a year or so in the making before it's actually complete. Like if they had released this in 2021, this game would have been amazing, because I feel like they would have really spent the time and actually quality to make this good. Because I don't know, the non-linearness and all this other crap just kind of gets to me after some time.
I must be getting close.
I wonder if I can blow up this wall. Hey, I was right! That is one thing I do like about their physics inside of here, is you can blow shit up a lot, which reminds me of a game, and I'm curious if people have played this. Red Faction. One of my favorite games in the series, and they haven't done it in quite some time of a follow-up. because they kind of tanked when they kept milking it for a second. But Red Faction was great because that came from a day and age where you could just destroy anything. You didn't need a key to get into anything. You just destroyed it. Wow. That was actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I would say. If you can find this game for $30 or less, it's okay. $20 would be ideal.
Hey! That's enough! My lord! Intruders! I'm gonna feed the wounds! God damn it!
The same thing with like Watch Dogs. I would also recommend people to wait on that too. They still haven't made good with Adrian and everyone else, like Hammer. It's kind of just disappointing. Oh, cool. Okay, let's open our. Nice. Cool. We can leave out the front door now.
No!
Story!
No, it can't be! Stay back!
Oh my gosh.
That's
Dude,
the bread knife, my lord.
Sleepster, you're
Do you need
killing
to
it with
butter me?
titles that I love.
Stay back!
Oh my gosh.
Back, I say!
Crazy
I'll fight
Taxi.
you.
I remember playing that in the arcade.
If you insist.
That game is so amazing.
You'll have to kill me.
Luckily
I won't
for you,
let
it won't come to
defeat
that.
me. This kingdom is mine.
Whoa, what just
Mine!
happened? Look how bummed this is.
You'll have to kill me.
Time to go, my lord.
All her
We're late
weapons.
for the crowning ceremony.
Oh, Christopher, cheers. You know what? Let me pause real fast because, like, since you are new to the community, I appreciate you giving me that. And, like, from the bottom of my heart, that really does mean a lot. But at the same time, like, I'd much rather just you be here, tell a friend. I mean, that's money you could spend on yourself or bought, like, a new game or something like that. And that's chill. And I also work through Amazon Associates. So if you go through any of the links that are down inside of my description and you buy anything through Amazon, I get a cut of it. You get something and you don't technically pay me. Unfortunately, YouTube is a little bit grotesque with the way that they pay creators because they'll do a 60-40 split, and I had to fight for that like when I first got with them. So again, I super appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. But next time, just spend it on yourself or go through those affiliate links and help me out that way. That's always a really great way where you can kind of like invest into it or tell a friend. If you've watched a commercial washing inside of here, then that's good enough for me. But again, I appreciate it, man. That's tight, man. That's a lot of love. And then couldn't get into the Watch Dogs. Yeah, I like the original Watch Dogs, which was amazing. Watch Dogs Legion has an amazing story, but it's really broken. The first game, let's see here, I can't remember the reason why I love Ghost Rider, PlayStation 2. Ooh. Also, I got recommended a really good one from the Deadpool game. That's supposed to be really cool too. And let's see here. Remember the Rumble box? Oh yes, that was like their competition from the N64, because that was the system of choice. I remember having an N64, and I had the gold cartridge Zelda. Yeah. Right on, Chris. Cheers. Appreciate you. I'm not buggy. Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. I didn't know that because it just like I didn't know where all her stuff disappeared, and I was like, what the. This is so weird. Alright, I think we should make our exit. Hold on. There is so much loot here. I mean, I'd be stupid not to. No worries. Like, that's one of the major reasons why a lot of creators have Patreon. Omar, what's up, dude? How you been? I totally saw what you mentioned about, like, with Dragon Ball. Like, I went on Bandai's site and they were really hush-hush about it, but, like, that looks so good. Like, I'm super stoked and I appreciate you letting me know that. I'm doing really good. You're making me want to play Dragon Ball. Like, in fact, I should probably do that. Maybe tomorrow will be a Red Dead Dragon Ball day if, like, one of my friends doesn't roll through. They're gonna help me, like, assess my house, so it's gonna be really cool. Engineer friend, so gotta love it. I have a lot of cool friends. And a lot of great community members, so I can't argue here. Life is good. I thought I found a door. Probably this one, maybe? I remember hitting something. Yes, there we go. Well, I'm glad you came across it, man. Always good times to meet new people, especially with great knowledge on video games.
Ah! Get me off this thing!
You know, that would be great if they redid that game just to test the water. To end up getting back to, like, a new version of that, because I don't understand why they don't do a Deadpool game. Like, I know that the margin sales would probably go down a little bit because they would be super mature, and if they got Ryan Reynolds, oh my gosh, that would be fire. That game would be so much fire. I'd probably play it like 1,000 times and not get bored of it.
Liar, Frisk. I sent him
I love the
away
Walking
with
Dead
orders
games.
to destroy
They're really great.
you.
Quiet.
Clementine is a great story lead. His whole story and background, like, it just goes for days. And then they give us the Michonne series, which I thought was pretty decent. I never followed up with it. And then what was it? Telltale ended up going bankrupt. And that was because of their stupid formula. Like, they were a great company because they were the original company that made Monkey Island. So they were a LucasArts division back in the day. So what ended up happening with them was they decided to do episodic, and what they should have did was just give out, if you pre-ordered it, you got it episodic, but when it came out, you got a disc of it. I think that would have sold. They should have never released it where it's like, hey, we're gonna do 5 months here, 5 months here, 5 months here. It was like, you're milking it, and people are getting bored because the games are really good and they want to finish them. So they would have had a better chance of making it survive with letting people that pre-ordered it get an advanced copy of it digitally, and then at that point in time they would allow them to fix the bugs, because I mean they're getting a free market of people that are allowing themselves to physically test out the game. I mean, that would make sense. My sense. No, I know Nolan North would be great. Nolan North is amazing. He's like literally God's gift to freaking pixels when it comes down to cool stuff like that. But like, I really think that, like, if they got Ryan Reynolds for a new one, like, dear gosh, it's just so good. Man, they're really bad at catching people. They're like, their leader is just like on the back of my. Look at them, they're dorks.
They've got the king! Don't let them get past us!
Here we are. Look familiar?
No! No, you godless slugs!
Man, you are
won't get
horrible
away
king
with this!
people. Welcome to my fort. This is my fort.
What the?
Oh. Except for that part's really broken, apparently still. There's a gate that it thinks that's there that's invisible.
Change has come, Burgred. All that remains is a
Wow, they're
coronation.
straight up like freaking like
Witten with the Lords of Mercia.
shaming him like Game of Thrones.
Burgred,
Shame.
my love.
Shame. Oh, that series is great.
My lady, are you injured? Did they hurt you?
Now, here's a curiosity.
I'm fine.
How many people would love to see
Move along,
DC
Lord.
video
Your
games?
king
Something that they have not
awaits.
touched at all. I think a Flash video game would be kick-ass. I think a Green Arrow video game would be amazing. They actually made a solid Justice League game after making all those. That would be really cool too. So I think that like right now, gaming companies need to realize that they can capitalize on good games and superhero games. We'll love it.
Enough of that, you
He's really
squeaking
pissed.
sparrow.
Oh,
Let my brother be the lunatic of Tamworth.
Is that it?
nice.
What does he mean?
Ignore him.
I need to really
Desperate
look that
pleas
up
and
on
prophecies, nothing more.
GameStop or
Walk with
what
me,
is it,
Wolf-Fist.
Amazon.com just to
We
get
have some
that game
time
because I have my
before the
PlayStation
ceremony.
3. It's just kind of like wasting.
Where to?
I don't.
Nowhere in
Oh,
particular.
cool. Let's follow him.
I only want to celebrate.
All right,
Didn't
Ivor.
think you were the type.
You have drawn a dark conclusion about me, haven't you? That is all well and good. I've drawn some about you as well.
Are you leading a land to slaughter?
See what I mean?
Slaughter of the
Dark.
Lambs.
Too
That's an
dark.
album actually by At the Gates, which is extremely death metal, or it's kind of black metal.
You there! Get lost! Sit down.
Hey, outlaw! How was your nap, man?
I
some
know
Z's,
I'm
I
a
see.
bigger cock, but you are a good fighter. I respect that. Let it be said that Ivar the Boneless considers Eivor a friend.
Who calls you boneless?
Some backcraft I killed in Hibernia. Used his guts to shine my spear. Called me
Yeah, Gotham Knight
boneless
was
because
good.
I move like a reed
I
in
like the
wind.
original Batman though. There
Not
was Arkham
because you're
Asylum.
always
That
too drunk
was
to plow.
sweet spot for me. That's when Rocksteady was making games like fire off on all cylinders.
Valhalla.
So good.
That is where I
But what
am
else have
bound.
they done besides
I
that?
can smell the blood.
They need to do something with the DC series. They're
I
like
will
wasting
sit beside the High One
valuable
with my
gaming
axe
like,
in hand.
potential.
A fitting end for Ragnarsson.
You would think, eh? Me,
Man, he's just totally
Afton,
gloating about this.
They will be there. But Uba, no. I do not think we are chasing the same victory. Not anymore.
What does Abba want?
To grow old and fat on a farm somewhere with little Ubas to chase about.
He wants an heir. It's a common dream.
Not for a warrior. Not for Drengir like us. He was different before. But this place, England, it softened him.
What was he like before?
Like me. Ferocious. Wild.
With respect,
No, I seriously,
don't think
Lee
anyone's
himself
like you.
though.
If
The
that
way
is a
you meet
compliment,
him, the
I
way his
missed
character
it.
development goes, it's just
All I mean
so
to say-
rich.
Things were easier some time ago.
If it bothers you so much, why not strike out on your own?
Because he is my
Oh,
brother.
they're making Gotham Knights,
I love
plural. Oh,
And I will do what
Well
it
now,
takes to drag him back
I need to
around
catch up
to
on
my way of
my
thinking.
video game
We
knowledge.
are warriors.
Cheers.
all. And that is to the death.
Okay, masterpieces. I think Insomniac should be in charge of making superhero video games because they do it so damn good. Spider-Man 1 was so good to me. I remember when I was playing that, and I stream on Facebook too as well because I usually have like the gamers overlay and more like Twitchy look to it. And it's like low latency, so you can actually talk to me within seconds rather than 30 seconds to 20 seconds. But this is all in 4K, so you gotta love the pixels. I love it.
I'll get myself
But to
again.
basically follow up, I love that game
miss
so
the
much.
crowning.
That game also got me super famous on Facebook. Like I was doing like streams of like almost like I would end in like 3-4 hours and I would stream to like 56,000 people and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. I'm like literally like watching like 1,200 people watch me right now. And you know, you luck out every so often like in streaming and you get those good moments. So that game was really kind to me and the game was really good. So like I like Spider-Man 1. Miles Morales was not that bad, but they should have really just released it
How
as a
much did you
DLC.
drink?
Tethered to like the original Spider-Man, but I know what they needed to do. They had to build a PlayStation 5 version, like the next gen, like move towards. So I think they did good, and I liked Miles's character. I kind of liked what they did. They sold it cheaper than the average game, though they do need to give it some DLC like material to kind of make it feel a little bit more complete, as well as maybe some TLC with some patchwork. They've actually been slacking a lot, but I've been cutting them a little slack because like there has been a lot of like just a lot of turmoil in the world, and they're a good gaming company. So like I give it to Insomniac. They were cool, and when they came out with the first Spider-Man, they were independently owned. It wasn't until after they did that Sony bought them. And so Miles Morales was the first Sony exclusive bought and owned by Sony. So Insomniac is a Sony product, just like Supermassive Games is for like, what's it, Until Dawn and all that fun stuff. Nice! I'm only, what, 3 trophies away from like platining my Miles Morales. And I got my platinum already in the original one. Because like, that's how much I loved it. If I love a game so much, I definitely platinum them. That's like my calling card. We're like, man, you're so good, you actually make me want to play this over and over again. Yeah, we're getting platinum. But at least it was rich, the story was good. Like, I definitely dug what they did with Miles and everyone else, and like giving us more background. People were so pissed about that though, and they were like, oh, Miles isn't a real Spider-Man, and I was like, no, he was back in 2010, he's canon, and even Stan Lee made him, so yeah. People were just pissed because they wanted a full long Spider-Man, but think of it this way, that was their testing ground. Imagine what's going to happen when they release a Spider-Man 2, like an official Spider-Man 2. Shit's going to be raw. And we'll probably get a cooperative. Think about it that way. How cool would that be? What if they allowed us to play 2-player Spider-Man? Miles and Peter with 2 friends. It's endless. It's cool.
Where is my son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on.
I'm curious what they're going to argue about now.
You sought me out, old friend. And here I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned.
Oh, you need to. They're so good.
You stand before
the city
us
that never
to
sleeps.
accept this Witten's unanimous decision.
It's just so good.
And you are unfit to rule.
Definitely did some
and
good work with
hereby
that.
Deposed.
So I mean, you can find it.
We
It's just a
demand
pain in the ass to
abdication of your
download.
kingdom and
Literally
your
is.
crown.
I've
to
made
Thane
multiple videos
Sherwood.
on teaching people how to download the DLC, which is hilarious. In fact, actually, that's probably one of my most popular videos. I have over 1,000 likes and like I think it's up to 130,000 views, something like that. And it's just literally this is how you download it.
Old friend. Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders. If the heavens mismark me as king, forgive its obscuring light. Amen. Now, where is my crown? Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee.
I am really curious how this is going to turn out.
Yet,
He's going to try to stab
I
him or
shall
something.
try. Ah, how simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear.
He's going to pull his blade. I just get this damn feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown, and this pagan-infested kingdom, and the favours of these two-faced men.
I am on Twitter. If you look up
But I will
MacGyver7,
do
that's where I
so
push out all
on
my
my
updates.
terms.
So if you see
My
me go
demands are
live, it's
simple.
usually that's the first thing I send
Firstly, you
out. And then I have an Instagram too, but that's mainly just kind of like what I do in my life when I play music
Look
too. So I've been
around
uploading a lot of stuff with that.
You have no leverage here. Plead for your
I'm pretty
life,
much on all the networks.
for
I
it is
just
the
like
only thing
took my
these
handle and
men
I just
will grant
made them,
you.
so I didn't have to buy them later on. Most people don't realize that. If you become a streamer, if you become someone that's like
Yes.
within like the
Yes.
content creation world,
Forgive me,
go to
I-
every single freaking
do not
site
harm
you
me.
get that handle.
I
Because
beg of
later on
you.
you might have to buy that
Please.
back, and that's not cool.
I'll go anywhere. Here! I resign it! Here!
Damn,
Take
Sherwood
this
laid
lord
down.
and his wife to Rome. He is hereby exiled, never to return.
Wow, he just got kicked out of his kingdom.
The Witan recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia.
Oh, and then Sleepster, I believe I have all my
a just king,
social
a
media
merciful
portals
king.
on the beginning of my
God
YouTube. If you
save
go
the
up there
king.
somewhere, there should be like little emblems of all of them. If you click it, it should go directly to it, if I remember correct. But I've been needing to reamp my like YouTube page, like the front page of it, just to make it look more cleaner.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Because I do a lot of technological updates for like AMD, NVIDIA.
That should divide his
Just because
forces.
I understand that like gaming is important and it starts with your GPU.
Save my son.
You'll come through this, I promise.
I will stay
And I'm a
here
tech
with
nerd
you.
and I love ripping shit apart,
Go.
so. Hey, there's never a bad time to start Dark Souls. You just have to have the patience. Dark Souls is brutal. Wait, hold on. Didn't know I could do that way, that fast. Joys of exploring. Yay me. I thought ahead. The Dark Souls games, though, I've dabbled in one, but I mean, if I'm gonna play one of those, and this is a game I'd probably recommend if you have not checked out Sleepster, Bloodborne. Bloodborne is like the lukewarm in between Dark Souls and a normal game. It gives you the same like feeling, and you have a lot of fun in it. In fact, I really need to go back and beat that game. The game is like ridiculously rich in like storytelling.
Have you seen Shelbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leo fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Shelbert. He's the only prize worth taking in this mud thing.
You're mine!
I guess we gotta kick some ass.
My thanks!
No worries, man. Always glad.
Eat this! Together, lad!
Man, it got super dark.
Watch my lead!
Whoa! Look at that sword. This whole thing is messed up. I think it got screwed up when I spawned in. I was locked onto him. How do you miss a locked on target? It's ridiculous. Oh, whatever. Freaking Ubisoft. Let's see here. No, it's putting me off. I have this disc. I never got it out of the box. You should totally get it out of the box. You should totally do those. But all those were great games. In fact, I actually knew a girl, Savvy TV. Awesome, beautiful German chick. And she just kills it on Dark Souls. That's her thing. She just speed runs Dark Souls. Fucking madman. She's crazily awesome. Like, I met her at a TwitchCon one time. And then, like, went to a VidCon with her. Well, we met her at a VidCon, and then I went to a TwitchCon with her. She was just super fun to like kick it with. Great person too, just a very lovable personality. So like I would say check out her channel if you ever want to like see some tips on how to beat the shit out of things. Look up Savvy TV. She's very cool.
God grant me strength!
Your time's up, Kerr!
Wow, you got a cheap shot in there, huh? revive my men. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna back off because apparently your mechanical system isn't working where shit with camera does.
Thanks.
Okay, my men are up. What are you doing?
Give up, you shit! Time has come for you. Put you on a pike! Try to flank it!
That's what I think of your shield, you little punk. Well, I'm like single-handedly killing them all. Come on, it takes 3 men? 3 men!
Take you!
I think we gotta go over here. Jump in the water, swim across. Oh, that's not good. They should clean that up. Hey, Soup, welcome back, man. Okay, that is the saving grace of Assassin's Creed, is that what they do when they make Assassin's Creeds is they actually go to these places and they physically map them with photos, and that's how they make them look so damn good. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3 were groundbreaking because they actually went to all these great places like Venice and Italy and all these other great things, and they actually made it come to life. That's why I loved it, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is to scale. This is actually to scale. This is so beautiful. So they kill it when it comes down to graphics. That's what I will give them. I'm not gonna give them anything more than that. And thanks, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the community of like YouTube and Twitch. Look forward to seeing more of you.
Jailbird.
Okay, somebody's around here somewhere.
Won't back down, Leofrid. I will not. Don't make this hard.
Oh, there he is.
Please,
Cool.
you do not want to do this.
Leofrid,
Come
let him
on.
walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence deeds with this.
Ooh, that's a good sign. Sorry, I'm also a day trader. I
Lay it
know, I'm
by,
like a triple
Leofrid.
threat, like on
There's
like
nothing left to
Cubed.
fight for.
I'm like a
We've stormed
streamer,
Red Tech.
content
Only a
creator
matter
on
of
multiple
time.
networks, day trader that's killing it right now. Apparently, because of the
cannot
stimulus,
do
you gotta
that.
love the market.
Then you
I
will
betted,
die.
I betted right.
Someone will.
And then I also work a retail job. Surprisingly enough, it's really crazy.
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a
My
day
other job's
in my
really cool.
time.
Before 2020 came out, I was souping at a really cool place. No pun intended, soup.
You cannot win. How does it feel?
Wow, okay, this part's crazy. Guess we're gonna have to see how bad that freaking thing is. Let's see, Christopher, Assassin's Creed is the history degree in my game form. Definitely agree with that. That's like really great. And let's see what Soup says while I'm responding and reloading into this situation that's crazy. Let's see, you've been playing since the first one. And yeah, the first one and Brotherhood were definitely like ones that in Black Flag to stand out for me. Do your thing, yeah. I know. I'm always on the freaking prows. Find it to get on PlayStation 5. Still happy with PlayStation 4. And to be honest, I would wait. PlayStation 5 isn't everything that they've been talking about. There's no games for it, really. And there's no real games that are optimized for it. The only game that actually came out that felt like a PlayStation 5 game was Control, and it came out super late.
Please, you do not want to do
Oh my
this.
gosh. No, on a serious note, you are doing the right thing. I cannot help my community any more than saying investing into cryptocurrency, even if it's just a little bit. Like right now, that's the future gold. Like kind of like I think there was a great segment that they were talking about, and they were basically saying that, like, you know, back in the day, if you were to come to me and you were going to trade something, and it was like Roman days, you'd bring me a chicken and I would give you some sage or some shit like that. You give me an economy that was worth something to me. What happened to the first person that slapped gold onto there and was like, yeah, I need to trade this golden rock? They're like, we can't do shit with that. You can make jewelry out of it. Well, it's not jewelry. I'm not going to freaking know. I'm not going to take that. Long story short, now Bitcoin's becoming a decentralized way of basically people knowing stuff. So now the 1% have nothing to hide behind. And it also keeps away from inflation because nothing can be printed out again. It's everything that's out there in circulation. So it's actually a really, really brilliant idea when it comes down to situations of knowing stuff. Hold on real fast. Okay, it was probably just the wind. It sounded like one of my gates were opening. Oh, you sold your PlayStation 5. Good for you. I actually lucked out and got 2, and I sold one to my friend at cost. I didn't make any money off of it. Holy shit, you made several $1000s. Good for you. My friend was a gamer, and he was like kind of losing his mind in 2020. So I was like, all right, bro, I'll sell it to you for a cost. But good for you. I'm 64% good for a PSN account for my gameplays.
Let him walk.
I
You
definitely
answer to
like how
me.
they let me go back to
I
this.
answer to my king.
I feel like this is going to be a really
I
hard fight,
silence
though.
Danes with this.
Crazy enough, though, PlayStation 5s are going to be really hard to get a hold of because some asshole
Lay it
decided
by,
to like
Wilfred.
turn it into a
There's nothing left
Ethereum,
to
like
fight
a hunting
for.
machine,
We've
and it's
stormed
actually a
Red Tech.
really good Ethereum machine. You
Only
can get
a matter of
100
time.
mega hash on that shit. Like my Radeon 7 gets like
I cannot do
95
that.
mega hash, and that's
Then you
insane
will die.
already. But that's because I know how to
Someone will.
tune my shit really, really well.
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a Dane in my time. I'm still standing.
What the fuck? Dude, this whole blocking system and dodging system is so trash right now.
Not bad for a heathen.
Guess we'll have to reload it again. Like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And apparently they've released the known issues and the hot fixes on the 12th. Ubisoft. Oh man, The Last of Us 2 was so disappointing to me. I still need to beat that game, actually. Oh, nice. How are you enjoying your 2070 Super? I was wanting to get a 3090, but those sold out. And then I was gonna get a one of the 6900 XTs because I would like to utilize that. Ooh.
Please, you do not want to do this.
Leofrid, let him walk.
I answer to...
Lay it.
Blah, 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 blah. I can skip these.
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a Dane in my time. I'm still standing.
I don't agree with this. This combat is shit. Nice. I'm glad you like it. A lot of people talk highly of that card. It's actually one of the better 20 series. You gotta be fucking kidding me. No, fuck off with that shit. What the fuck? The dodge is not working. This is shit. Alright, I guess, you know, square doesn't work at all. Like, I'm kind of over this. I'm kind of really fucking over this. Oh, this is trash. This is complete trash. Damn, you paid $1,000. That's actually not as bad as I've heard a lot of people have been paying. I heard the most expensive PlayStation 5 went for $70,000. It was on eBay. It was some rich kid. He just wanted it. He had no shame. Oh, I'm sorry, Nyson. That's just my way. I'm a sailor, so I don't think that I'm cool for saying it. It's just part of my personality. And by the way, maybe you shouldn't judge people. You should work on that.
You do not want to do this.
Leofred, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence Danes with this.
Lay it by, Leofred.
But what do I know, Nilsson?
There's
I'm not
nothing
trying to
left
judge
fight
you.
For. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
Soup.
I cannot do that.
Then
Calm
you
that
will
shit.
die.
You don't want to cuss too
Someone
much
will.
here. No, it's ridiculous. That's just called people that like want to
You
judge and
can't
make
win
themselves
this,
feel
Leofred.
better about themselves.
Even
They're
if you
thinking,
defeat
oh,
me,
this
the
person's so
Ragnarok have won the
badass
day.
because they're saying
I
this
have
because I
fought
can't say it and I don't have a
many a day
personality to be
I'm
myself.
still standing.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be myself to the day I die. And if that's the way that I'm fucking am, then that's the way I am. So sorry. I'm never gonna change who I am for someone else. That's just my OS. I'm OG to the back. Oh, but I guess he left. No, who would have knew? Random troll just to talk shit and leave, but... I mean, you're more than welcome to, you know, continue to talk shit, but... I think I have an idea. I'm gonna shoot that shit on top of his ass. I know. But I think it's over with, guys. That person probably just came in and was just trying to pass their judgment, but we've already passed ours, so no reason to lose sleep over it. Oh no, it's very much well. In fact, actually, thanks to COPA, which is a Children's Protection Act, you're allowed to basically do whatever you want because you have to assign that if you're an 18 or over channel or 18 and under channel, and my channel is an 18 and over channel, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's great. Though I do respect my community members that like are on Facebook that are like from like London. Sometimes they actually do have to watch it with their children. Like if he would have said, "Hey man, I'm watching this with my kid. Can you mind like lightening up on the cussing?" I would have been like, "No, I got you. I totally understand that because you want to watch and you don't want to sit there and like you know, have your kid learn bad words." And I get that. You know, like I'm not trying to be a bad influence, but for someone to come in and be like judging me like they know me, you don't know me. Get the hell out of here.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a Dane in my time. I'm still standing. I will make you feel pain. How does it feel?
Oh, you can. Oh! Okay, now I get it. Your weakness is when you charge.
I will make you feel pain.
I seriously wouldn't pay any more retail prices to a whole bunch of stuff. It's just not worth it. Oh my gosh, this game is so brutal. Ugh. You know, I appreciate that, Christopher. And I appreciate your service, seriously. People that serve are always cool in my book. My grandfather was a veteran. He served in the World War II. And then a lot of my other... I'm actually the only person inside of my family that wasn't inside the military for the most part. A lot of my family members are in and out of military. So that's why I reference myself as I talk like a sailor. Because my grandfather was in the Navy. Right? Just a little patience. Just a tiny bit. You know, I'm kind of done with this though, because like I feel like this is really broken that I'm gonna watch this on a list of stuff. Like, let's see if we can blah 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 blah. Hold on real fast. Let's see. I hate doing this shit, but like games have literally made shit obsolete when trying to play stuff. Gameplay. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should take it off of Berserker Heart. I don't give a shit right now. I really don't give a shit. Absolutely, Soup. I think that Black Flag and Brotherhood had the better mechanics before they tanked the systems. And then had to rebuild it back inside of like, was it Unity?
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing. You cannot
okay, there we
win.
go. It might need to reset. Yeah, this shit's so broken though. Okay, let's reset it, see what ends up happening. And what I'm gonna do, let's see here. Hopefully that reload will work. I hate that you have to tune shit down to beat stuff during bugs though. Because a lot of back in the day, they used to have to be reliant on the actual physical portion of you just repetitively beating it over and over again.
Please, you do not.
Blah 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 blah. There we go.
You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing.
I don't agree with that. Like, I was blocking and dodging. Damn it, dude. Even in easy, this is bullshit. Are you fucking serious? It's like I almost want to like Ubisoft. Like, how do you sleep at night? Seriously, how? Oh, that's how they sleep at night. They're assholes. They continuously make you go back and forth between the shit. Can you save? Can you save? I would like you to save. No, no, no. Apply. I don't care.
Ha! How does it feel?
All right. We're gonna go back to the most available checkpoint. I'm done with this shit. I'm not gonna waste my time on this bubblegum bullshit. If you can't write a game that works, I'm just going to reset it. Look, I've literally wasted 10 minutes of my life on this game. I appreciate you community members watching. This is brutal as shit. Oh my gosh, Sleepster, play Black Flag. It's good. It's all about pirates, and they have this really cool engine where you can send, like in Brotherhood, where you can send assassins everywhere, but they expanded off of what they did in like Brotherhood. So it's really good. It's definitely worth your time. I like to think that that's one of the more glorious like Assassin's Creeds that they released.
Please, you do not want to do...
Leofred,
No, damn it.
You answer to me.
I answer.
Am I stuck in this? Am I seriously stuck in this? Okay, we're quitting to the title screen. I don't care anymore. We're gonna figure out a way to load this in, and if not, that's basically Ubisoft has put me in an infinite loop. Nice! Update achieved. God, Valhalla, you're so bad. You know, today would be nice. You are in a PlayStation 5 with 12 gigabytes of RAM, but I don't know. I mean, oh, and a non-APU with GPU and everything else tandem, but... Oh, thank goodness. There's one a little bit earlier. Please let this be the one that works for us. No, I agree, Soup. It's not the best, but it's up there. It ranks.
He's the only prize worth taking in this.
Oh my gosh, how do I abandon the quest? How do I abandon the fucking quest? Oh my gosh, this is a crock of shit. This is how bad Ubisoft writes shit.
Finish him!
Like, you don't have an abandoned quest. I mean, that is like basic PlayStation 1 days. Literally, the roots of gaming has an abandoned quest because you fucked up so bad as a game developer.
A fellow adventurer need to know the lie of the land? My prices are competitive.
Yes, all right.
Maybe this might, like, you know, get it. Artifact.
Look here. The spot I'll mark on your map. A place I know.
And you know what actually might work? I hope this works. Okay, yeah, we traveled fast enough. I'm gonna be away from them, then I'll travel back there and hope that that works. But this is irritating. This is ridiculously retarded that you have to do this in order to end a mission. And the fact that they don't let you change difficulties in a game that's already broken, and then they already announced many times, by the way, we've screwed up our mechanics. By the way, this boss fight's screwed up. By the way, I'm done with by the ways. Fix your game. The game is shit. The story's beautiful though. Wow! Just wow! I might just stop playing this game. Like, I seriously might just stop playing this game. This is trash. I'm kind of done playing it. Like, how could you do that? How could you not have an abandoned quest? Okay, maybe this might mess with it. Change. Can I please change? Do I literally have... God damn it, dude. Seriously. Okay, Ubisoft, by saying yes you can quit something doesn't mean you can actually quit something. Why did you take me to the Far Cry site? I literally put Valhalla, like... Alright, whatever, I guess you guys are ridiculous. You're retarded too. Wow, okay, I think we're really screwed. I seriously think we're fucking screwed here. Buck. I just gotta keep going back and back and back and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, just games that I like and that I play. I know the next one I'm going to be trying to do is like Red Dead Redemption, something that's a little not broken like this, because like, how the hell do they not have a quit game? Like that is really irritating me. That a game developer didn't think that they needed to stop something like that. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Bullshit. Oh yes, I do not recommend this game at all. I seriously do not recommend this game at all for anyone right now. This game is a total pile of shit. And anything Ubisoft continues to say that they're fixing is a tile of bullshit that they're putting on a wall and just telling people that it looks nice. I am disappointed uberly in Watch Dogs Legion and in this game. I think that they, honestly, they should stop making these games and just focus on making one every like maybe 5 years, every 4 years. That's what a normal game does. You are not a Madden series. You are not that cool. Yeah, they probably will. It's like COD. They're just milking it. But I hate it. I want to switch back to Eivor. Let's see here. Yeah, they were talking about it being present day. They were like snipping out a little bit, but they haven't even fixed this game. That's ridiculous that they're even thinking about that. It's really bad. They shouldn't be doing that. And I was really enjoying Eivor. I totally forgot how I got to that damn setting too. Oh, it was the Animus. I went to the Animus. That's exactly how I got to that. Okay, cool. I think we can actually beat this now. And in fact, I'm probably going to play this game on brutally easy just because I'm done with trying to play it like I normally like games. Because back in the day, you could pick a hard difficulty and you'd be fine. Because you'd be like, oh, this game's gonna be reliable. This game is totally unreliable. Alright, cool. Now that we have it on baby mode, let's go ahead and kick some ass, I guess.
They have breached the walls. I must find Shelbeard.
Yeah, they overlook stuff nowadays, that's for sure.
Have you seen Shelbeard?
No, but we caught sight of Leo fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Shelbeard. He's the only prize worth taking in this mud sink.
Okay, yeah, the combat is ridiculously easy. I'm telling you, one of these days, once I get big enough, I'm gonna start holding all these AAAs accountable. Wow! The blocking system worked. The parries... Oh my goodness, now I understand what happened. They fucked up on the NPC API, and that's basically what's happening because they overtuned it and they basically put them that they get to lead. This is a crock of shit.
Jailbird. He's in trouble.
Won't back down, Leofrid. I will not.
Come on, I just need you to loot the chest, that's all.
Please, you do not want to do this.
Leofrid, let him walk. Lay it there. You can't win this, Leofrid. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
See, that part annoys me.
Many a day in my time. I'm still standing. Take How does it feel?
Oh, it feels good right now. Except for you still cheating. This fucking boss battle is ridiculous. Even on easy mode. You should be fucking kidding me. So it's basically this boss battle is not tuned at all.
You cannot win! You're good, but I'm better. I will make you feel pain.
You're slowing.
Bah!
You're a strong-willed Thane. Berkred was lucky.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
You and Mercia is my
You're
duty.
gonna aim at a bush that's not even targeted? Dude, this battle is trash. Whatever. This game sucks. And apparently it doesn't let you hit when you're supposed to either. Now, great. Let's just get past this so we can just end this shit forever. Dodge doesn't work at all because they don't want you to do any dodge. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You're some trans-dimensional being that can go over like Goku. No, bullshit. You don't got instant transmission, bitch. Get back from that shit. What the flying fuck, dude? That is such a crock of shit. That's twice that it misaimed.
I will make you feel pain.
Whatever. Fuck yourself. Oh, Claptrap, you have a very nice day, man. I gotta get to bed. My mom said good night. Oh, tell her I said sorry. I know I'm like, you know, getting aggro about this stuff, but it's very charming that she lets you watch. And get some good rest, man. Have a nice day at school. I'll see you later, brother. Alright, let me see if I can beat this crap.
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen.
I'm trying. It's the worst boss battle in the freaking history of gaming.
Not bad for a heathen. You cannot win.
It's like you can't even hit him. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, wait. Did I? Oh, you mourn. I don't know why yeah, my bad, dude. I don't know why, yeah. You totally did not say your mom. I just read mourn, and like, you abbreviated as in morning. Yeah, my bad. I think I need to get some sleep after this, too.
How does it feel?
Finally!
Go on then. End it.
No appeal to your god? Or your king?
I swore an oath to serve Borgred to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable Thane fighting a dishonorable war.
Burgred abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrith, I'd want to know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose. Truth or glory.
Truth. Always truth.
Stand, Leofrith. Live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Burgred is not a loyalty returned. He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death. What would I gain? He saved himself and left you to die. All this fighting, it's for nothing. For
That's
no
brutal.
one. To betray one so trusted, so close. It's a dishonor worth 1,000 deaths.
That actually is very true.
Eivor, you have shown me a great kindness. It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
Scroll.
Your name is on this scroll. At Burgred's request, I put it there. When it is found, the zealots who read it will hunt you.
Who are they?
It doesn't matter now, you haven't much time. Burn the scroll. or they will never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
He's gonna hunt him down.
Come on, let's take you back.
This is great. That's why I love the story, but
Careful.
that mission.
You're injured.
That
I'm
was
all
such
right,
a
really.
pain.
A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
That hurt my soul.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I
No.
threw myself at him, Abel.
Eivor,
But he only toyed
my
with me.
wounds won't hit.
He knew I
My
couldn't
pride as a
touch him.
gamer proclaims
Should've
this is
stayed
going
hidden,
down.
Trailbeard. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You're a boy no longer.
Back there with Leofrith. I didn't think you'd spare him.
There is no honor in killing a man misled. He believed his king would die fighting for Mercia.
He knows the truth now.
And with that truth, he forged a new path. You're right about him, Trailbeard. And right to believe the line that divides us can be thinner than it seems.
If I had to select the mission again, that might be one of the reasons why. Heavy is the head that holds the crown. I like how like the wave system shows me here, but it doesn't show me on the most important thing. That.
Jailbird! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the king of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
You're
He
an
actually looks pretty
Oathlinger
good.
now. Or Aethling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title, one that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
Abba and Eva lost countless men in this fight. You want to show your thanks? Hold to your end of the bargain.
Of course. All of England will soon know that the Kingdom of Mercia has a new and powerful king.
Video game
remaining
logic. I
kingdoms of
always have a
England
complete
won't
conversation
respect
with
your
someone
path
who's
to power.
actively
Nor will
running away
many
from me.
in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil, all across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. Should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Abba.
See that? Sly bastard, trying to win your heart.
Oh, this is
Well,
thumbnail material.
Two
This
can
looks
play
really
at
good.
that game.
How kind of you, Ivar.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Ceolbert too, the brave little twig.
That's good to hear.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Now then, Leovrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots.
Cool.
If I don't clear my name,
Look, the
be marked
thing's
for
back.
death.
The waymarker. It exists. Joy. Where is it though? Oh, it's somewhere here. I guess I might as well take care of it from here before I end up dead.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna leave me on a wild goose chase somewhere far, far to the north?
Have a look, Sunan.
That's just so trippy how it shows you there, but it doesn't show you. Oh. We have to go back to the main VUT.
May I see your stores?
I might want to see if I can
that what
upgrade
you
some
want?
stuff.
Ah, look at how powerful it is now.
Nice. That thing's looking pretty solid.
Ready?
I should
must
probably
take
look
my
into
leave.
upgrades next time too.
Until next we meet.
Ah, glad to see you made it, Shelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd, he was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire?
The Alliance has won. The Sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both. Eivor, a word of note. Someone has set up shop outside. A trader, I believe. When you can, ask him his business here. He seems to represent a larger guild. The Child's Eyes, or the Eyeless Children?
Eyeless children?
No, that cannot be right. Ask him yourself.
You have not been long in England, have you? I see by this map you have barely scratched Mercia.
Give it time, little lord.
Wessex untouched, Northumbria barren. You still have much to see.
Yes, it is a work in progress.
I want to see the Alliance map. Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge, at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
Be careful out there.
Alright, let's go see what this dude is out in the front.
What have you brought for me today, Eivor?
Is it you?
Good day. A new customer.
Whether I am or not, I'm the one you'll speak with. Randvi tells me you are merchants.
Ah, hello, hello. Are you the leader of this bustling encampment? We come on behalf of 1,000 Eyes, vendors of uncommon goods and exotic treasures from all corners of the world. If you need it, we have it. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Such is our pledge.
I see. And is this child with you?
Child?
Child?
My friend, you look upon the master of the 1,000 Eyes, the head of our guild. A legend, a hero of the people, and the richest merchant west of the Indus. You look upon Reda!
He means you?
He does, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. It is a pleasure to meet you at last.
How have you come to know me?
The 1,000 Eyes have 1,000 years as well, and word travels fast.
And what is it I can do for you, or you for me?
It's quite simple. For a fee, I can connect you to a shadow market that stretches from the dunes of Egypt to the moors of England.
What sort of fee?
It varies with the item, but there is a small hitch.
Which
Through
is?
this market, all prices are paid in opal.
Interesting. What a strange color it has. May I hold it?
You may hold it and keep it, Eivor. A gift from Reda for your immeasurable hospitality. Now look here. Browse what wares I have on offer.
Oh, how interesting. So it's like a whole bunch of like,
Nothing for now? No matter. My selection changes daily.
yeah, I was
soon
gonna say
find
like
something
daily
you like.
selections, but like
Now that you're
I wanted to
friends
see if
with
it was
me,
like
you
weekly,
are
daily,
also
or
a friend
monthly.
of the 1,000 Eyes as well.
And what does this mean?
Observe my outfit, note the scarf I wear. As you travel, you will meet many of my associates clad in these same vestments. These are my people, my other eyes. Seek them out for trade or contracts. Oblige them, and you will earn a tidy sum. And I might even feel inclined to reward you myself.
An interesting offer.
Good to hear. Now, if you will excuse us, my apprentice has a tent to secure.
You're staying for a while, I suppose.
Oh, yes, and you needn't even thank me. We would be honored to call this our home. Good day.
Such a polite kid. I already like this kid already. Alright, well that's pretty much where I'm gonna pause it for tonight. Like, I think I've gotten my fair share of Ubisoft, and as you can see in the middle of the stream, I'm trying to beat a boss battle that's broken. Kind of want to play some good games after this. So, might be a second that I come back to this. And the reason why I dipped into this was because they did their hot fix, and I was like, oh, hey, maybe they'll make good on the known issues that they had. They didn't. They actually made a game worse, personally, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that we have to play this game. And it doesn't mean I have to get aggro on this game. I can always go play another game. That's the joy of being a gamer. But thank you everyone for staying tuned. I really appreciate the community members that popped in. And you know, you guys and gals are awesome. So I appreciate you. You make it even when I'm getting like, I guess, to my wit's end of understanding how bad a video game can be sometimes. But I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a commercial break, and I will see you there in the near future.